Hello adventurer, and welcome now to Wednesday. Well, sunny today, and I think hyper aware of your moment-to-moment aura and reality. The moon is now in Taurus, the moon emotion, focusing on your moment-to-moment life pattern. So this is how you feel in your body. This is how you feel when you're driving to work. This is how you feel in your cubicle at work, or at your desk at work, or in your office at work if you're lucky to have one these days. So you are wearing your emotions on your shirt sleeve. You're certainly very sensitive. That's why I call it hyper awareness. And you should be cautious. This is the transit where being emotional could trigger dis-ease in the soul. Or if you've already been running yourself down, this could make you emotional. So you have to find a nice synergy between mind, body, and soul during this transit. Now zip it around to the sun. There's no ruling planet today, but we are in chapter 3 of Sun in Leo. And when there's no ruling planet, it's time to hold space. It's now time in the next 10 days to come up with your final game plan for what your belief structure is going to be in the next year. That's what you're working on. Rewriting your constitution, getting rid of beliefs that you really don't have any belief behind, adding new beliefs, things you've come to realize in the last year. And in the next 10 days, we're going to finalize exactly what that is. We're going to sign that constitution, and we're going to honor it and make it so. So just hold space for what you think that may be. This may also be for some Sagittarius the planning of going back to college, the planning of getting new wisdom, or also the planning of taking a trip, something you love to do, travel, fill the mind with more. Then lastly, Mercury. Mercury is now conjuncting Saturn in Virgo. Now, Mercury is a focusing agent of our intellect. It tells astrologers this is what they're thinking about all the time. Saturn, of course, is that responsibility planet that's been working with you to move forward and take responsibility for your career and legacy. It's been a long 2-year transit, but you're going to find that you're doing a lot of thinking in the next few days about your career, about your job, and about what you want to do as far as a legacy on the planet. Now, don't worry, this is going to be a hot spot in the next 6 weeks. Mercury crosses Saturn now. Then it retrogrades early September and crosses back again, so you rethink everything you've thought, and then it crosses forward again. So I wouldn't sign any contracts right now. There's a lot of thinking to do on this topic, but I do think that once the Sun crosses Saturn in the Virgo transit, you'll have a real strong understanding of where you want your career to go and what it's going to do before Saturn leaves this space at the end of the year for 30 years. Thank Goddess for that. All right, Sag, that's all I have for the day. I'll see you tomorrow with more. Live, love, be.